Hi Scorpios, welcome to, this is going to be a love message for y'all. So the video is not going to be that long. It's probably going to be like 10 minutes, who knows. Um, but this is going to be a love message for you all for August, or it's really timeless whenever you guys see this message. So we're going to get right into it and see what is going on with you all for love messages right now. I'm going to do single and like coupled or married. So it's going to be two different spreads. So the first one we're going to do is the single spread, and then we're going to go into the couples right after. So if you are in a relationship, or if you're married, or a situationship, well, a situation should be really single. But if you're not dealing with anybody, then this first half isn't going to be for you. It's going to be primarily for the single people. Let's see what is going on for you all. Y'all's cards are talking already. So what we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hermit card in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You have the Eight of Cups in the reverse as well. You have the King of Wands. The Sun card's in the reverse at the bottom. You guys have the Four of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Wands at the end, and you guys have the Eight of Wands. So what I'm getting for you single Scorpios out here is some of you aren't really invested in trying to find someone or a situation just to be a part of. But then there are times where you'll think back to certain situations that didn't work out and what could you do to be different. Some of you could have felt like in the past relationships that you kind of gave up a little too early, or you didn't put up enough of a fight, but it's because you weren't necessarily invested in what this relationship was. I'm also not really picking up with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hermit card. There's not really anything coming in that I'm getting for a lot of you. So I don't want to say you it's like there's times where you'll focus on it for a second, but then you'll be like, what's the point of me focusing on that? It's not here with me now. Like, it's not going to do anything for me. You're not really invested in trying to find something new. And a lot of you are holding back when it comes to your emotions as well. A lot of you aren't willing to open yourselves up. A lot of you could also be secluding yourself or being very reclusive. So then these offers are not coming in, is what I'm picking up for a lot of you. Many of you are just focused on the things that you want to do. You're driving your ambitions. A lot of you are also putting the energy that you feel that you could be pouring into somebody else into your work and your creative ideas. There are suitors out there that are going to be coming in or that are there for you all. These I'm picking up could be more so like a quick hookup. They could be somebody that's you literally meet them and then you have good banter, you have good conversation. There's a strong passion and drive that's there. There is this feeling of wanting to create something with somebody as well. A lot of you could also be like in the heat of the moment, like these could just be like a one-off hookup, and then you're just like, okay, I'm done with that. You're not gonna necessarily give me what it is that I want. And then you're out there again just fighting for the attention of other people. I do feel like you guys are very magnetic at this time, but you're not really focused on trying to establish something with somebody that is new, is what I'm picking up. There is this energy of there's one person here one day, then they're gone the next. Or there's another energy of you guys have so many people around that you don't have the time to really invest yourself into these people emotionally. So it's almost like you guys aren't necessarily looking for something new. It's like kind of like you're just playing the field, having fun, is what I'm really picking up. But then there is that energy where sometimes you get in your feelings and you're just like, okay, when is the person going to come that I'm supposed to be with? But then you're not really wanting to give back to that energy to find what it is that you are seeking. Some of you could have recently became single, is what I'm picking up. This could have been something that was, you were involved in some type of a situation for a long time. This could also have something to do with family, for some of you, but there was a lack of happiness. There's a lack of wanting things to start fresh that I'm picking up for a lot of you. With this Ten of Pentacles, there was a benefit that you were getting out of it. You did feel like this was something that was stable at one point, but there was something in the home that was broken up, and this has to do with family to some extent, and you had to remove yourself from it. You had to see things clearly, or this could be coming for some of y'all. It's almost like you were just going through the motions. You weren't really invested in what this was. You weren't emotionally invested anymore like you once were at the beginning. So you make a decision to go off and do things on your own because you don't feel like this is an opportunity anymore where you want to put that energy into it that you feel that you could grow. This was also an energy that it's taking you a while to come to that decision. Some of you are about to make that decision now. But it's been taking a while. You've been hiding your emotions because you found some type of stability in this connection. Let me clarify. I mean, there's really nothing to clarify. But I'm going to clarify this Hermit card. Like, why do you sometimes think of the things that didn't work out? And why are you secluding yourself? Why are you being closed off from other people? Surprisingly, there's no air here. Like, you have Pentacles. Yeah, you have every other card but air. Maybe some of you feel like you can't find that intellectual balance with someone else. You can't find anybody that you can connect to on a mental capacity. Somebody that's going to teach you something. I don't feel like you guys have been finding that. So that's why you're just like, I'm just going to enjoy my time while I'm single right now until I do end up getting that person that fits everything all around. What is the what's the Justice card? That was at the bottom of the deck. What's the Hermit card in the reverse, please, for the Scorpios? Some of you could also, because there's a lack of air here so far, some of you could also be looking at things just like the conversations you're having with people. They're not deep enough for you to want to necessarily connect with them on an emotional level and continue some pursuance of this energy. So that's why there's not showing anything that's new that's coming in. So things just feel kind of stuck. We are also going into a retrograde in Mercury. Some of you that are recently single, you're looking at how things, with the Hermit card in the reverse, you're looking at how things did not work out, why they did not work out, what could have been done different. I'm not picking up that there could have been much that was done differently. Some of you could still have some type of connection to whoever this is, that this connection recently came to an end, this contract came to an end. And some of you could also still be trying to rekindle that as well, but it's not showing that you really want to put too much energy into this because you feel it's going to end up back where it started. They're saying it's time to move on from things that no longer have worked out for you when that were blocked. There it is again, the Ace of Pentacles. I don't feel like there's any new opportunities that are coming in. Some of you that are recently single, there was something that happened to where you felt like you were diminished or that you weren't good enough. There it is. The Devil card is in the reverse with the Hermit card. So as you're looking back on things, looking at what could have been done differently, looking at the details of things, many of you that this situation came to an end recently, there is still some type of connection that you guys are trying to reclaim with each other. But I'm like what they're saying with this Devil card in the reverse, it's best to just let it go because those same issues that were there before are going to keep coming up again. Others of you, they're just saying you are just not committed into getting into anything serious right now. You don't want that commitment of feeling like you have to be chained to somebody else, even though you're technically not. So that's what I have for the single Scorpios. Let's get into the ones that are in a relationship or married. Like it's a known relationship, not one of those, oh, well, it feels like we're in a relationship, but we're really not. So what is in the cards? What do the couple Scorpios need to know? There's something with family coming up for y'all for some reason. Like, I just keep seeing like a family. What do the couple Scorpios need to know? There's going to be things coming to light. You have the Magician card. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse. The Eight of Wands is in the reverse. You have the Fool. You have the Five of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Swords is in the reverse. So you're taking your time and being deliberate before you make some type of decision. Again, yours is like the single Scorpios. You're looking at things that you've invested your time and energy into when it comes to this relationship that you're in. There are going to be things that come out that you feel are a disadvantage to you. But some of you are going to find out some... There could be something that some of you find out, but I don't... It's going to restore some type of balance to you, even though you're going to be stuck on what to do. Do you make this work? Or do you move on? Do you find that balance for yourself again, that happiness? You're going to be taking your time trying to come to some type of a decision. But again, there's some of you that don't feel satisfied in some area of your relationship that you have with somebody else. So you're going to be thinking of ways to bring that spontaneity back, putting in effort to create something new. Is what I'm picking up that many of you couple Scorpios are going to be doing. But there's something that you're holding on to. There's some emotions that you probably haven't voiced to your significant other. And that's causing some type of an emotional blockage and passion. Some of you are lacking in your sex life with your significant other right now. You don't feel like things are fun. You want to do something a little bit different. You want to find that passion. You want to reignite it again. But it's almost like because there's something that's unsaid, and this is something that could be bothering you. Some of you are dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or an Aries. But there's something that's unsaid, and they're saying you just need to bite the bullet? You just need to bite the bullet and just speak up about it because you want something new. You want something fresh. Some of you are going to decide to walk away from the situation altogether. Or if things don't improve, and that could be something that you've probably voiced before, but there's also a lack of boundaries that I'm picking up as well. Somebody has a definite lack of boundaries. You also feel like there could be a lack of respect in this relationship as well. Some of you are dealing with somebody that could also say things to appease your mood in that moment, but then they renege on their word. And the lies are going to start coming up, or what's unspoken is going to be coming up. I don't want to say like everybody's going through somebody lying on them in a relationship, but there's definitely something that's not being said and it's preventing things from moving forward. However, even though you know that there is some type of strain on this relationship, it's in a way you're just like, I'm not going to say anything so then it doesn't have this big explosive moment. But the longer that you suppress that, the more you're going to be distancing yourself as well. I'm going to clarify this Eight of Wands. That's in the reverse. Some of you could also be wanting to do something more with a commitment with somebody. But again, there's that family issue that's there. Somebody could be relying on the feelings and thoughts of their family members and putting that over you, even though the family members aren't in the relationship. It's just you two. But they're not relaying that information to you. But there's something that your partner's also not saying that they don't want to do. But instead of just saying it, so then it doesn't cause some type of disruption, there's like we'll get back to it later. Oh, let me think about it. Let's think about it. I don't want to make a decision right now. And it's that thing where it's like it's putting you off. It's putting that conversation off more and more. And that's also going to make you withdraw more and more and look at things from the past and be like, that didn't make sense. Why are they saying this? Why did they say that back in the past? Why is it that every time I bring this up, there's a stop in that communication and trying to create something new? Why is this Eight of Wands here in the reverse? Yeah, there's the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Swords upright. You guys want to speak up about something, but then you're also just like, if I speak up about this, I'm not sure which direction this is going to go in. So I want to take this risk and get things off my chest. But at the same time, I'm scared of how this is going to go, what direction it's going to go in. So instead of you actually speaking up and saying something, you're holding steady and not doing it at all. Some of you, this could happen around that Pisces full moon that we have coming up, or the Aries full moon. Sometime between the Pisces full moon and the Aries full moon, there could be something that comes up. There could be that reveal that I was talking about. What's the Fool card here? Some of you are also going to be deciding to walk away the single card came out. Some of you could end up being single or making that decision to be single. But there's definitely a conversation that needs to be had. Others of you just need to have a conversation so you can actually start feeling better about yourself. Again, you guys, this card is the same. You guys don't feel heard. You don't feel wanted. You feel like you've been overshadowed and you feel like your needs aren't being met. You're trying to create something new, but it doesn't feel or seem like it's going in the direction that you need it to. So some of you are making that decision that, okay, something else needs to be found. I'm not necessarily happy where I'm at, but I'm looking at the things of the past and like, why are things not moving forward? Will I be happier alone? Will I be happier not knowing what my partner is thinking? I do feel like there is a truth that's going to come out. There could be an amicable agreement to do away with what you guys are holding on to, unfortunately. I do, yeah. A lot of you that are in a relationship, especially if it's struggling right now, you guys could choose to walk away, and this could have something to do with a family matter that's there. There is some type of a truth that's going to come out. Others of you, November, Sagittarius season could be a big time for you all as well. Some of you are actually going to be strengthening your bond with somebody, but it's going to come after all these things are talked about. After what's not being said is being said. They're saying that you're cutting loose with this Nine of Pentacles and the Fool card. You're going to go in a different direction of where you thought the projection of this relationship was going to go. Some of you are going to walk away. Some of you are going to try and find something different that's going to work out for you. But there's this dissatisfactory feeling that is here because you feel like things aren't going the way that you want them to. So there's no more passion. You don't want to pursue this anymore. What is... Even though you guys know this isn't going the way that you want it to, there's this hesitation to even move forward. Why is that? Why is this Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse? There's some type of security you get from this, or there's some type of security that you get in just being with someone for some of you. Some of you kind of look at it like it's a status symbol. Even though things on the inside are withering away and they're not doing as good as you want them to. Others of you are going to find you're going to come to this decision that I'm going to have to refine myself in this situation once I get out of this, even though there's going to be situations that are going to remind you of things as well. There it is. There's that moving forward. There's that decision to look at what else is out there, what other opportunities are out there, because this isn't going to help us grow anymore. The contract is up for some of you. But if this message resonated, please like, share, comment. If it didn't resonate, that means that this message wasn't for you, and maybe the next one will be. Thank you.